Being fit is part of business today. Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and I thought I would chat with you guys and gals a little bit about this today. And this is something that we need to talk about as a society and as a culture. And now some people will chime in and say, well, not everywhere in the world. Well, everywhere in the world that's my main audience it is. So again, kind of largely irrelevant point, going to point that out. I live in America. Most of my followers are in the US. Canada, UK, so on and so forth. So that is, out of all my followers, that is 95%. So yes, I am very much speaking to my main audience. So that being said, and it still applies in even a lot of the other countries too, okay? We know this. But fitness is part of business today, okay? Gosh, just look at Jeff Bezos. I mean, look at how he looks right now. Okay, he's in great shape. And we see it everywhere. We're seeing articles in Forbes and everything talking about how more and more, because fitness has become a large part of the business world, and it really has been for upper class society for a long time, by the way. It's become such a part of the business world that we're seeing less of the good old boys type meetings out on the golf course, and we're seeing more of it in the weight room. Okay? We are seeing more of it in the weight room, which actually appeals to a much larger demographic of business people, okay? Because golf is a little bit more of a cultural thing, specific culture here in the West, whereas in getting fit, being in shape, being in the gym is seen as something that is something business-oriented and goal-oriented people do pretty much around the world at this point. So again, we are seeing business deals being done in the weight room. We're seeing CEOs and CFOs of companies meeting for workouts to discuss business, and they'll have a bench press session while they do that. Okay? Right? And when you think about business deals, think about the same thing we saw in golf. The person winning has an edge when there's multiple people there discussing business and closing business. That golf game matters because there's a social dominance in everything. Okay? See where we're going with this? And beating that person in that round of golf puts you in a position of leverage psychologically. So we come over to the same thing with the gym. There can be a little bit of a rivalry with that. The guy with the bigger bench, the guy with the bigger deadlift, guy moving even the bigger dumbbells on his incline press. You know what I'm saying? It affects business. It absolutely affects business. It affects your money. All right. And we know this is true universally, right? I mean, the same thing before you even talk into higher level business. Let's be realistic. We are in a society as of now, it has been a while, to where obesity is a sign of poverty. Okay? Who has the highest obesity rates? The poorest people. Okay? Socially, it's a sign of poverty. It's also often considered to be a sign of bad habits, undiscipline. Okay? Conversely, on the other end, and I'm not saying that's true, by the way, I'm saying that is going to be the perception. And particularly as the obesity epidemic rises, the largest segments are the poorest people. Okay? Either people in poverty and or working class. And it's because of the food, honestly. So people say, what do you mean if they're not sedentary? Yeah, because it's not the fact that we're sedentary isn't the main reason, it's the food. Or the food-like substances that have been passed as food, all right? Conversely, people who are fit with good physiques, who are in shape, are seen as disciplined. That affects people's job. This has been studied. Being obese, you are less likely to get a raise. You're less likely to make as much money for the exact same job and the same work and the same skills, right? It is part of your resume. Your body is part of your resume in most jobs. Person who's in shape and fit, you go in for a job interview. I want people to really think about this. You go in for a job interview. And they're going to not only look at the job, they're going to look at your qualifications. They're going to look at how much they're going to possibly start you at. Did you know that a person with a good physique who's fit and attractive, because again, you're going to be more attractive if you're lean and fit, even your face tends to be shaped better as a result of it. Okay? The more confident, fit, attractive person, not only more likely to get the job, they're more likely to get a higher starting pay. They're going to be perceived as more disciplined. They're going to be perceived as more competent. And that's the thing. It doesn't matter what job, any job that pays good money. When people are hiring you for a job, appearing to be a disciplined person is valuable. Your physique might as well be part of your resume at that point. It might as well be part of your resume. And the same thing, people want to talk about the whole natty cult. Really, because TRT is a big part of the business world now. And it should be. Including even women, by the way. Why? Higher testosterone levels are going to make you better in business. That is a fact. You're going to be more driven, more focused. And even make you more logical. Okay? This is all business, guys. So we need to understand this. And it's the same thing when it comes to raises. Obese person, less likely to get raised. The fit person, when they go ask for the raise, they're more likely to get it. Being fit closes you business deals, helps you close sales, helps you get promotions. Again, the same thing. A fit and shape person with a good physique is more likely to get the promotion if other factors are equal. It may even be enough in some cases if they're slightly unequal. It gives you an advantage. Okay? And we need to be clear. It gives you an advantage in every single aspect of your life. Every aspect of your life being fit will improve it, including your professional. Your health, your mindset, your dating pool, everything. Your money. And we need to be clear on this. And if you want to go into business, if you want to be really successful in business, being fit is an enormous benefit to you. So get your butt in the gym, get in shape, lift some heavy weights, eat protein, do your cardio. All right, guys, but that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been informative, and I'll talk to you guys and gals next time.